Alright, welcome back, guys. Let's go and talk to Ashley.
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
That's unprofessional.
Afraid I did.
Oh, shoot me now. One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up, what's her name? Tisoni?
Are you getting jelly?
Liara, why would you think that?
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her. I could understand why. The crew's off limits with the regs against fraternization. And at least she looks like a woman.
You think I'm interested in Liara because she's the only one I'm allowed to date?
So you are interested in her. Of course, it could be politics. Alien diplomat's daughter, us under orders to make nice with the bug-eyed monsters. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
That was weird. My mouse froze for a second.
Where did you grow up?
All over. Same as you expect. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
I was an only child, but I get the idea. At least one of my parents was always on duty.
Yeah, military families, eh? With schedules like that, it's a wonder we ever have kids anymore. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like your father wasn't around much. Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known. Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Bored now. What is this crap?
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Some of these dialogue options. I do. Keep it to yourself. Are you a fanatic? This game, especially with the Ashley dialogue, can take you in some very interesting places.
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter. Only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who were really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my
That's a good
duties.
line.
Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
All right, Rex.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was, until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard? I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
What's so important about this armor?
It's a relic. Useless, really. But it was worn by 5 generations of my family before the war. It's rightfully mine. Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Taun Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
You know what? Honestly, I don't remember this game having companion side quests, but we just picked up 2.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Theron's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day, we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Seren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the Veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Seren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Seren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with. And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it, not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
See you later. All right, Matt Caruso, if you had the choice, which companion would you romance? Or anybody in chat can answer that. So we gotta find a group of Geth that are like by themselves. Let's have a look at the map here.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Wait, from who? Oh, those guys.
I'll take it in the comm room.
Hey, R2, how's it going? Yeah, you can totally go the no romance route.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
I'm listening.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
To the Paragon. Nice. Where am I on the old Paragon meter these days? Ooh, we're at like... Is that 50%? It doesn't actually give me a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we're 50%. Vermeer, huh? Prepare for warp speed. Make it so. Oh, we've been doing a little bit of exploring.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems.
We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our failsafes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Okay. How's it going, Jess? All right. To try and keep this as spoiler-free as possible for those who are watching, Linewalker JT, if I do Vermeer and then Feros, is there a penalty for that? Or does it not matter? Because I was thinking it didn't matter. It's been a while. I don't remember. Because I don't think it locks out any content, right? I can do it in whatever order that I want, right? I'm just verifying. We've got all these planets here real quick while I'm waiting for an answer from chat. Well, okay. Is Vermeer the planet with 2 decisions? If you know what I'm saying. Okay. I mean, I'm fine with doing that and then doing the other one, because again, there's no proper way of. Okay. But why though? Is there a reason to do that one first? Because this one is. Again, I'm trying to think how to say this without spoiling things. Is this the one where I have to turn on the water? Is that what Feros is? The one you have to turn on the water? We'll come over here and have a quick look. Survey. Oh, we found a Prothean data disk. Light metal surveyed. Love some of these space shots. All right. People, everybody join me in the docking bay. Just got locked out of the good ending. Please restart. Ah, dang it. All right, I'm taking... Let's take Garrus and... you know, let's take Tally this time. What the hell?
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Okay, here's super quick. I need to gear out Tally because I'm pretty sure I've done nothing with her. Yeah, she's got some stuff. Okay, decryption, hacking. Just go ahead and max that baby out. Do I want to do dampening? What does dampening do? Does 50 damage in a 6-meter radius. Enemies cannot use biotics tech abilities for a short period. That sounds cool. Okay, then we'll put a couple points into pistols. Go back. I got 4 points again. Let's do a couple into singularity, 1 into warp, 1 into armor. And Garrus, sniper rifles. Okay, let's go to equipment here super quick. Let's go to Tally. Unfortunately, I don't have any loot for you whatsoever, so. Alright, let's roll. Let's do a quick save.
We saw your ship. Fidan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who's Fidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push. Please, up the stairs past the freighter.
Whoa! Holy crap! Alright, give me a little AI hack. Good, he's under our control now. Fight each other, yes! Alright, singularity. Also, what gun are you using? Oh good, you're using a Garrus sniper rifle, and stay on it. Give me a sabotage. Thank you. Dear God, there's more. Grenade. Oh, we got a zippity.
Head to the tunnels. Make sure they're secure.
But what if I find Geth there?
Kill them then and stop
Glad to
complaining.
see some soldiers. Our
Oh,
numbers
and by
are
the way, Line Walker and JT. What I was saying about my little code phrase there.
We don't die of thirst. The Geth will surely kill us all.
Ah.
How is a woman supposed to think with guns going off all around?
I'll come back. There's a quest for, you know, doing stuff here. I guess my my hint was a little too subtle.
There, dear. You'll get through this. Just relax.
My headaches are getting better.
We're being jammed right here, guys.
Huh, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
Don't worry, we got this. Singularity. Tally, give me a sabotage.
shutting them down.
Tally, give me a overload. Ow. Shields. Garrus, give me, never mind. Warp.
Shields disabled.
Yes, they are. Hold on, I gotta wait a second.
Cover me.
I got you covered. Switching to snipers. Whoa, they're up high. Somebody move over there. Thank you for killing the drones. Singularity. Gotta make them fly. Right in their flashlight eyeball.
Shutting them down.
Garrus, move up. Warp. I just got a Warp Master achievement.
We should update Fidan on the situation before we move on to wherever the Geth are bunkered. He's the closest thing left to proper channels.
Sounds like an excellent idea. Just make sure there's no good loot around here. Hopefully I'm going the right way. Yep, we're good.
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
I'm just glad your colony is safe.
I appreciate your concern and your efforts against the Geth.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
Help me find what the Geth are after and you'll all get out of here alive.
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the ExoGeni headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
What's ExoGeni?
It's the company most of us work for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to ExoGeni headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
Not a problem.
I didn't expect this would be easy.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
Tell me about your colony.
Life is hard and often brutal, even without our current problems. Colonial affairs back on Earth told us we'd be beneath the notice of any raiders. I guess they weren't counting on the Geth. But, despite everything, there's something tranquil about this place, unlike anything I've experienced before.
How big was the original Feros colony?
We were nearly 1,000 at the main site, 200 more at my outpost. When the first wave obliterated our defenses, we fell back to Zoo's Hope.
The Normandy isn't huge, but we could airlift you out.
The Geth fighters are too dangerous, and I won't be driven off this world. It is our home. There's a chance for growth here that's simply not available on other worlds.
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
We need those Geth destroyed.
Arcelia's right. There are still Geth in the tunnels. We also have more mundane problems like food, water, and power. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
Yeah, funny enough, my look is just the default look. Yeah, the one thing about this series is, you know, this series actually has what I would call a poster child, both for the male and female shepherd. And so I always go with the defaults. Because most RPGs don't have, you know, a default character, so to speak. Or a poster child. So I have a hard time making a custom one in this game.
Is there anything I can do to solve your water shortage?
Maka Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any insight to offer, please speak with her.
What's wrong with the colony's power supply?
May O'Connell is working on our power problems. She'd know more about it than I do.
You mentioned something about a food shortage.
Davin Reynolds is tasked with securing food for the immediate future. If you can assist, please speak with him.
How about rats? I can kill lots of rats for you.
Do you have information about Geth in the lower tunnels?
Nothing new. They're in the tunnel somewhere, likely guarding a transmitter to coordinate attacks. It's not a critical threat right now, but getting rid of that transmitter will help us defend against further attacks.
Let's talk about Zoo's Hope and Feros in general.
Of course, Commander.
What else can you tell me about ExoGeni?
ExoGeni funded this colony. Without them, we wouldn't be stuck here.
They specialize in colonization. In return for bankrolling the colony, we work for them. Their main goal is the retrieval of valuable artifacts or resources.
Except there isn't anything here. Or if there is, we didn't find it.
I wonder if that's what the Geth are looking for.
Perhaps. As she said, we never found anything of value.
Of course, the Geth could know something we don't.
What can you tell me about the defenses the Geth have set up?
I don't have any details, but I'll wager it's a lot more fortified than the command post.
They landed at least one Geth ship at ExoGeni, and I've seen large walking tanks on the Skyway. Expect a hard fight.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
To the Paragon. Nice. Gotta be nice to the people, chat.
You're the one who repelled that last wave. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
Are you doing anything to remedy the situation?
I need to boost rations with Varen meat, but it's too dangerous. The Alpha Varen, he's huge and he's mad. Rabid, maybe. Totally uncontrollable. I can't do anything until he's dead.
I have a ship. I could bring in supplies from off-world.
I'd rather you concentrated on the Geth. Food won't help us if they breach our defenses.
Tell me about hunting Varen.
Hunting them is impossible while fending off the Geth. On the positive side, they'll
Clearly,
attack
you've never seen a grenade.
Down synthetics. The big Alpha Varen is the real problem. He's mad, erratic, completely unpredictable.
It's called multitasking, killing Geth and Varen with a single explosive.
Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I came here with my wife Greta, looking for adventure, a new life together. This isn't exactly what we signed up for. Of course, it would be much better without the Geth. We were really starting to enjoy the colony before they came.
Tell me about Zoo's Hope.
The colony is growing, or it was. But you should speak with Fidan. He is our leader.
You tell me. Fine.
I have to go.
So long, Commander.
Commander, I was told to make my supplies available to you if you wish.
What's your name, Solarian?
My full name is Gorat tu Heranon Maldinest God Inost Ledra. Humans usually employ surname and given name only. Inost and Ledra in my case.
Let me see what you have.
Of course. I may be able to provide a few interesting items.
Oh, really? Do you have Turian armor? Because that's what I need. Here's another license. 6,000? Fine, I'll buy that. Let's go to compare mode here. That pistol is pretty good. What are these sniper rifles? They're 190s? Also, very good. Do I want to buy this pistol for 17,000? That's the real question. I have the technology to bring up Jesse's screenshot on the stream. Oh, yeah, I think I saw this picture earlier. Some of the custom ones do look really, really nice. Here's Stardust Femship. There you go. Very nice. I know one thing that's really cool is the game actually has hair mods, which are not currently available in the new version. I want to see if I can find Magic Ace's picture that she sent me, because I was like unaware of these hair mods, and she was showing me, and I was like, dang, those are crazy. Might have to go to her Twitter here real quick. But I thought she... Oh, no, wait a minute. They're on this other Discord, I think. This is what happens when you're in way too many Discords. Of course, when I'm looking for it, I can't find it, probably. All right, to Twitter we go. Oh, here we go. I found it. Let me just verify here. Yeah, so these hair mods were crazy. All right, check these out. That's pretty cool. So it's like, there's one shot, here's another shot. She's also doing like modded clothing and stuff. Yeah, so this is from regular Mass Effect, but modded. Like I said, there's no mod for this currently in Legendary Edition, but those are still, like, really cool. Alright, do I want to buy one of these guns? Do I want to buy both of these guns? Do a compare. That's a limited, but that's a common. Let's see what we got here in equipment. Alright, I shall taketh the new pistol here. 187. Oh, the accuracy goes down a little bit, but the damage is better. And then sniper rifle. The 190. Again, we're losing a little bit of accuracy, but... So then I'll go to Tally, and we'll put the new pistol on you. That's a 150. Let me actually upgrade this mod. Right now we have armor piercing 2. Let's swap that for cryo rounds. And then... What's the rail extension do? Damage increase, but negative to heat. Let's do combat sensor. Alright, Garrus. You can have my old sniper rifle, maybe. Yeah. Okay, I think we're good. Lady, what are you doing? You're just like laying on the ground, like holding your knee.
You're the commander of the ship that just landed.
What do you know about the colony?
We just arrived a short time ago. It seemed like any other colony at first, but it's different somehow.
What do you mean?
It's hard to explain. It's kind of like... I can't describe it. You should speak with Faidan. He knows the colony better than me.
What do you do here?
I'm just watching over the ship, making sure she doesn't get any worse. If nothing else, she's good for hiding in when those Geth come over the walls.
Yeah, as far as modding Dragon Age Origins, I know there was a story that came out, I want to say last year, where the modders fixed, like, 800 bugs or some crazy number in that game. I don't know if all those mods are on Nexus mods or where they're at.
It looks like you're monitoring something.
No, well, just ship diagnostics. It's nothing. I should get back to it, but Faidan, what's the report on... I should go.
Maybe I can help you. What are you trying to diagnose?
No, thanks, really. Now, please, I need to get back to work.
You're something you're not telling me.
This work must be completed.
You keep saying that.
They'll try to rebuild the command post soon enough.
Alright, where am I at here?
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
Would it help if I brought in some power cells from the Normandy? We can certainly spare a few.
Your top-of-the-line ship doesn't use the same parts as the old generator we've got. The cells just aren't compatible.
If I find anything while I'm looking around, I'll send it your way.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk. I have to deal with the water shortage.
Is there anything I can do?
The utilities building was one of the first to fall under Geth control. Find the mains and turn them back on. Until then, this colony is dry.
Do it yourself.
Tell me about the colony.
We are a small group, part of a larger colony, before the Geth attacked. You should speak to Faidan. It's his responsibility. He knows the colony best.
What do you know about this planet?
I am not the one to ask about that. Ask
Okay,
Faidan or
fine.
one of the others.
I'm not gonna talk to you guys anymore.
I have to go.
Jeez.
I wish you luck.
Go talk to the other guy.
If we could take the fight to these Geth, we would. We're not soldiers.
All right, chat. Let's go ahead and do a hard save right there. And unfortunately, it is that time of the night yet again, and we're gonna have to wrap things up.